Welcome back to The Buried Life. Steve, the retired hobby tech guy, and today we're going to be talking about the plans for 2025, the year of the snake. So let's jump in. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The Buried Life. I'm Steve, the retired hobby tech guy, and I have stuff. And I've got more stuff. And then if we spin around here, I've got even more stuff. So a lot of stuff has been happening in the year 2024, but we're coming up on 2025. And we're going to try to organize some of this stuff because the stuff is getting out of hand. But wait, we have even more stuff. So let's show you what we have here. Here is the hobby room. And the hobby room, we have a paint station. We have the Elegoo Saturn III Ultra with a wash and cure station. And then we have another table full of stuff. So yeah, everything's kind of horizontal. But I think for 2025, we're going to do some changes and we're going to go vertical. So that's kind of the plan of what we're going to do. So as you can see here in this picture, there is a tall cabinet. I think it's like 68, almost 70 inches tall. It's like 23 point something by 20 something. You can see the dimensions there. So basically, we would have one vertical station for the spray booth that's ventilated. So that would be one. And then we'd use this small folding table to be in the middle and then have another cabinet that would have the 3D resin printing station and the wash and cure station, all that. And that would free up this big table here, which would go from here, and we'll move it over here. And that's where the new laser engraver will go. And I'm hoping the new laser engraver will be the One Laser Desktop XRF. And so we're keeping our fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get the certification so they can ship it to Korea. Go big or go home. If not, I've got some other alternates, but that's what we're looking at right now. There's also a possibility of doing another cabinet over here with a 3D printer. So yeah, and if you've seen any of the leaks about Bamboo and their new and upcoming printer, which is supposed to be like a 300 cubed or 350 cubed build area, as you can see here by this photo. Don't know if that's true or not. But if this is true, then that machine would fit in the cabinet as well. So we would have 3D print station, vertical, and then we would have the laser engraver there. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. The other thing that we have planned for 2025 is this here. And this is the AC Infinity fan. And this thing is going to be driving the train for our ventilation system. So we picked this up and we've got, a bunch of tubing. We got some smaller tubing. We got some larger tubing. We've got the outside vent thing that we've got. So we've got that. We got some couplers and adapters to go from different sizes, some pipe clamps. We've got all the mechanics, and so you can got a little remote on there, which is really cool. But basically, we're going to be using this AC Infinity fan to vent out all of this stuff out the window, kind of like what we have here, but with a little bit better conditioning. And that each one of, this has its own fan, this has its own fan. 3D printer, each of those cabinets has its own fan, as you can see right here, which would be really nice. And to get those VOCs and stuff and vent it out of the window, we're going to be using this AC Infinity fan, which has gotten some huge reviews. So we're looking forward to doing that. So yeah, that's what we got planned for 2025. Organizing instead of being horizontal and having everything laid out like that. We're going to go vertical. I think that will be a great thing to do because then we can kind of compartmentalize, maximize storage, and better use the room that I have in the hobby room and be able to have more stuff, but just stacked in verticalness, if that's a word. So yeah, that's what we got going on. The other thing I'm doing is reaching out to different companies and offering my services to do honest reviews on products. just like what I did with the Wayne Lux K10, honest reviews. If a product lives up to its claims, then we're good to go. If there's problems with it, I'll let people know. And the interesting thing is I've had a lot of offers from smaller companies, but they wanted me to do a paid review. In other words, I would give a good review and they would pay me, but it had to be a good review. If there was any problems, I couldn't put that in the review. And so I have told people and said, hey, I do honest reviews, and if it comes out good, it's good. If it comes out good and bad, I'll hit both of those. And it's amazing how these small companies will never reply to those inquiries. So, but I'm in talks right now with some companies that looks promising. So we'll see how that goes. Keep your fingers crossed. So that's something to look forward to in 2025. Branching out into laser engraving, branching out into 3D printing. Yeah, just so many things that can be done. Looking forward to doing reviews. And that's what I like doing. I like doing the reviews. I like doing the teaching stuff, the aspect of getting the light bulb to pop on in somebody's head and say, oh, I can do that too. And with the advancements of technology that we have today in resin printing, 3D printing, engraving, all of that stuff, there's, I think it could provide a good service for people that are just getting into the 3D hobby tech field and really enjoy it. So if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe to The Varied Life on YouTube. And if you really want to do me a solid, you can buy me a coffee in the description box down below. There's a link. Really appreciate that. Here's a bunch of people that have bought me coffee, and they are the most respected people I know. So you can get on that list as well. So with that being said, we're going to finish up this video, kind of some plans on what we're going to do in 2025 or hope to do in 2025. And with that, we will see you on the next video. Peace.